Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to use curvature in your terrain by casting highlights and shadows. This flat terrain is what it looks like when there are no highlights or shadows drawn in your illustration. But this one is the look we want to achieve by the end of the video. First of all, I need you to download any scroll textured layer and apply it on Multiply on Procreate app, because this texture layer will be our base for the sketch and then the drawing itself. So in order to start, you have to create a new layer, let's call it a sketch layer, underneath the scroll textured layer. This sketch layer will be set to normal, so just open a new layer and start sketching out. The brush I'm using right now is already available as soon as you download Procreate, and it's called the 6B pencil. At this point, we need to draw the ridgeline of your terrain. This big arrow I'm drawing will be the point where shadows and highlights merge together in order to create three-dimensionality and more character to your landmass. The arrows I'm drawing that go from the ridgeline towards the coastlines will be helpful later on to add details and little sprinkles of grass. As you can see, all the sun rays will be hitting the eastern side of your landmass, and this is where the highlights will be. What I'm doing right now is simply creating a new layer, calling it outline, and still using a 6B pencil, but this time with a black tone. I'm going to re-outline all of the sketch. Once you finish the outline, it's important for you to start adding details and make them follow the ridgeline that we have drawn. As you can see, I'm doing sprinkles of grass and little texture details that follow the arrows we have drawn. This will help give the illusion to the viewer that your landmass has actually a real curvature. Once you get rid of the sketch layer, which we don't need anymore, you can create a new one, call it shadows, set it on multiply, as you can see on my screen. The brush I will be using is called the Mountain Shader and was created by Maps by Owen. You can find the link to download it on one of his videos. I'll leave the channel in the description. Just select all of your outline, go to your shadows layer, reactivate your sketch layer, and simply color the shadows by following the ridgeline marked by the arrow in the sketch layer. Once you're satisfied, just take the smudge tool and try to smudge as much as you can in order to blend perfectly all the shades of gray and create an organic feeling for the shadows. Now it's time to add the highlights, and I need you to create a new layer on top of the scroll texture layer and set it on SI, as I've shown on my screen. By using the same brush and the white color, just go on your highlights layer and do the same thing we've done for the shadows, but this time with the white color and for the highlights. And after you've completed this, be ready, because we will be adding colors to your illustration. Create a new layer just on top of the sketch layer, called the color base. And while the whole outline is selected, simply grab the same mountain shader brush, a shade of gray that you like, and simply color in all of your landmass. Same exact process can be applied for the sea. For the last step, we will go to our highlights layer, select a brush that you like, it can be even the 6B pencil, set the white color and start drawing little waves. As you can see, I'm struggling in the beginning, but once you find the right curvature, it will be super easy. I'm showing you right now how the sketch layer helped us achieve this result. The ridgeline marked by the arrow is the point where the shadows and highlights exactly merge together to create more three-dimensionality. And this is the final result. I will attach a scan right now of the final result, and stay tuned for more videos because in the next ones I will show you how I draw settlements and cities. See you on the next one.